You threw leftovers away?
Because I had it for so long, you get tired of it.
You can't eat it when it's bad, dude.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can. Give it away to the homeless.
Yeah, but
you
don't want them to get
that you
sick.
chose to throw away.
Make a homeless guy sick, and next time I see him, he's chasing me, trying to throw up on me. I can't take that.
Oh, damn, that's how that's another way you can become an Eskimo, bro. If someone throws up on you, I found out in college. It was really fucking disgusting.
Well, that's terrible.
Not me. No one threw up on me.
Okay.
I threw up on somebody else. But,
I was scared.
And somebody told me a dark story, and I was like, oh, yeah. So to think that we're like almost 200 episodes in, and we're talking about shit like this. But anyway, sorry, this is the last one for Take a Tangent.
Okay. Want me to read it?
Yeah, I'll do this one.
All right.
Father of Bengals quarterback Mackenzie Alexander, who also played at Clemson but was drafted by the Vikings in the second round a couple years ago, and I still think he doesn't have any interceptions. He had no interceptions in college.
Oh, the pros, yep.
Yeah, but that's Clemson. That was weird. But anyway, his father was found safe and healthy after missing for 3 days. So, shout out to everybody who went missing and are now found safe and healthy.
And didn't McKenzie beat up the guy that his dad was with? He beat him up.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, because he's charged with battery because he went back and beat the guy up.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Damn.
So, at least some good news.
Where my goddamn dad at? So that's probably how he got the answer.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Never know.
Can't be mad at him.
Right.
I'm really low-key mad, though, that our audio's not on here.
Wow. Do we need to reload some stuff?
Yeah. I think so. But you know what? Let's talk about it. Touchdown and turnover.
All right. Cardinals safety Budda Baker gets 4 years, $59 million and $1 extension, but has 0 career interceptions. What's up with that?
Pray for everybody who's dealing with Hurricane Laura. Houston and Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
He really has no interceptions. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
This is some Eric Weddle type shit. But Eric Weddle got picks. Yeah. That's the thing.
I'm listening to that, and when you said that, I was like, damn, is he a linebacker?
He's a strong safety. He's like 5'9" or 5'10". He has like 325 career tackles.
Does he have sacks at least?
3.5 sacks, 14.
Career?
Yeah, for his career.
What?
I think
six that much?
I think 6.5 sacks, 325 career tackles, 14 pass breakups. No sack. No picks.
I mean, is he that much of a presence?
He has. Yeah, he's right. 3.5 sacks.
Well, he had 325, 326,
323 combined tackles.
Like a great team player or what, man? I mean,
he led the team in tackles, I think, for a couple of years.
Yeah, he had 147 tackles last year. That's a lot of tackles.
He's a dog.
So he's clearly someone who stays close to the line. I don't think you pay that safety that much. I prefer to pay safeties that can do it all, a la Honey Badger.
Yeah.
Who
used to play for the Cardinals.
Yeah, who used to play for the Cardinals.
They keep a DB. They just don't know how to keep their DBs.
Yeah. That's deep right there. You were poetic.
You can literally go and check out my Medium profile. I had like some bars. I literally wrote like 14 poems in like 5 days.
Oh, that's
a couple summers ago. She was wild. I was just some Kanye shit, making 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
I'm sitting next to the new Langston Hughes, huh?
Oh, shit.
Yep. A rose from concrete.
But damn, Budda Baker, 2-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, so it's like he's good.
Oh, he's only
played
3 years, so he's only
never had a pick.
He's only getting better, so
he's only in his 3rd year.
Yeah, it's gonna be his 4th year. So
watch, he has like 10 picks this year.
First team All Pro.
That'd be hilarious.
First team All Pro. His first year. Damn, that's big time.
Yeah, all right,
special teams. It might have been. I think that was for special teams.
That's for special teams.
Potentially, but either way, it's still impressive.
Go earn your money, boy.
Yeah.
Yep. So next one, this guy didn't earn his money.
Right, Dolphins trade running back Kalen
Ballage
to the Jets
for undisclosed picks. Yeah, I had high hopes for him coming out of Arizona State. I wanted the Raiders to get him big, fast, and it just didn't work out in Miami because it's a shit show. But, I mean, they had Kenyon Drake, they had Damian Williams, they had Jay Ajayi. Yeah, so, like, Miami's had a bunch of good running backs, and it hasn't worked, but they went somewhere else, and it worked. So, I'm going to say, if I didn't say it for the first one, it was a touchdown. This second one is kind of a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean,
he's going to the Jets, and they need all the help they can get.
I mean, shit. Last year, Drake, when he got traded over to Arizona. I mean, that guy,
fantasy win.
Fantasy seriously just blew up, and I was trying to get him off the waiver and stuff, but like
I had him and I gave him away.
Yeah, I mean, they got rid of. I mean, because I had Johnson, and Johnson. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to do for Texas if he's ever going to be the same as he used to be, but man, like he just excelled, and he just played him out of position. Like even when he was moderate healthy, and they're still trying to give him touches because of all the money they were paying him.
It was like, no, you have to. He ran for like 200 yards, I think.
Yeah,
Drake did one day.
Yeah, it was just insane. It was just so much of a difference, but whatever.
But sometimes you got to just be in a different situation.
I mean, it's like you said. What's your reference to Florida?
God's gooch.
Yes. All right, 3. Cleveland teams are forming a social injustice alliance.
Call it a touchdown. It's good that all the Cleveland teams are coming together. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to be on one accord, be on one accord and show the kids and actually create something for future generations. Because there's a lot of old people who sold us out. We don't talk about that a lot, how, like, the older generation really sold us out. Because in some cases, they sold our parents out, too. If sometimes our parents might have sold us out. But that's just, I've noticed, that's a topic people don't like to touch on. But when you see, like, that these grown adults in these sports organizations, all these teams are coming together in unison to form an alliance for social justice, that's cool. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. If they put money into it, if they actually work on, giving kids skills that they need, and it'll be interesting to see what they do. That's all I know.
Yeah, I like it.
Touchdown.
However, though, like Myles Garrett, like if some racial slur comes out, don't hit somebody over the head with their helmet.
Agreed.
I'm okay with Mason Rudolph getting punched in the head.
He has a punchable face.
You talk shit, you get punched. Yeah.
But I love it, man. I just think that the teams coming together. People don't realize the times are different, and athletes have so much power. And not only do they have power and money, they have the connections to billionaires who are team owners and so forth that they can talk to. So if they create an alliance with all the teams in, that city and state, they can actually, talk to people who get stuff done, and it shows you how much they want to get it done because they're connecting to do it.
Yeah, if you got, like, you sitting on $20 million, you can affect change on some grassroots levels with a couple million.
Yeah, true.
So, like, it all comes down to, like, what the athletes and what these organizations and what these people in high positions want to do.
Most of these owners are, if not, they're close to billionaires. Most of them are billionaires. So you get to sit down. Us three, we can't just walk up to a billionaire and say, "Hey, what's up, man? Can I sit down and talk to you?" I'm like, "Get your ass out of here."
Yeah, exactly. You don't got time for that.
Where's my hors d'oeuvres?
At least a player can be like, "Hey, I want to, have a chat with the owner, and you can make that happen." So yeah, if you're doing it together as a collective group, it can be very impactful.
Well, I think too is just because, like, especially even with this year of COVID, like, we as sports fans, people, we need sports. We need something to do something. I mean, like, like even fantasy football, as much as it like kind of torments me, but it's something I really enjoy doing and being with this. And these guys are the product and stuff. They're standing up for what the hard thing is. And, unfortunately, it just feels like common days now. It's just like rewound from like, 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And, I grew up learning these things in history books and stuff like that. And I'm from a small town, and unfortunately, like, I grew up reading about these racial things, and then the older I get, just saying, like, this is not a thing of the past. This is current.
Still going, yeah.
And then it just seems like these last few years is just like, okay, it's cool to be racist, and, thank you for these athletes, these people that are using the platforms. I know some people are getting bugged, like, oh, it shouldn't be in sports. Well, you know what? It's in your face. Mm-hmm. It's the things that you love. It's in your face. So now you got to deal with it. What are you going to do about it now? And that's, it looks in where it all starts is with yourself.
Yeah.
And
true.
so,
and when those players go home, once they take their uniform off,
they're what they are. They're black, they're Hispanic, they're, the white. So you have to deal with that, you know what I'm saying? And then your kids, your children, they may never make the NFL or NBA or whichever league. So they're going to be, quote unquote, like normal citizens. So you have to do it for them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, hopefully it comes down to being like, hopefully we all get to a point again, not again ever, hopefully, but it's just like, we're Americans, we're people, for crying out loud.
Yeah,
and this country is based together on who we should be as being good people, bringing the best out of each other, and screw looking at our color of skin. I mean, like, you look at my DNA report. My stepfather says somebody had fun in your family tree, but I'm a little I'll show you later. But I'm a little I'm a little bit of everything, and as Americans, that's what we're going to be. We're all going to be this
50 years from now, for
sure. And don't be scared. Like, that's not a bad thing. We're all one. We're all people. We all bleed red, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
Speaking of red, Ohio. So every state and every football team at all levels in Ohio is playing football except Ohio State. Touchdown or turnover?
That's hard. I mean, high
school,
yeah. College, the school in Ohio is OSU, Ohio State. I mean, that's the pinnacle of football. I just think it's a political thing, unfortunately. I mean, oh man, I'm gonna say that's more of a...
Is it good that there's no college?
What?
Is it good that there's no college, but there's high school?
No, it just shows you that these players are hostages, in this situation, because that's what they want. They need, some of those kids need to play. Because imagine it's that kid who's right now a senior that he's written down as undrafted. If he has that big year, if he has that big year, he can be a 3rd to 7th round pick. He's not going to have that because of, and then it's a shame because he's looking at Sunday football and the Bengals are playing a home game, or the Browns. Then on a Friday he can go to a high school game and watch and say, "Damn it, why am I not playing football right now?"
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and the XFL is probably making a comeback next year.
I mean, it sucks. I mean, even growing up for me, it's like what kept me out of trouble is my focus for football. I mean, I thought before I tore my MCL, I thought I was going to play college ball, and that was my dream in high school, was to play college ball. And I had people talking to me my junior year, like, "Hey, we're interested, not Division I, but people still being interested." And then, unfortunately, things in my senior year went downhill with the new coach and everything. They didn't let me go to the schools I've been going to camps for, but I had a chance. But I had a focus, and that focus was athletics. My team that I grew up with. I mean, my coaches unfortunately went to the opposite. My senior year, went to the opposite high school in there, and if I went over there, I probably could have played college ball, but my heart, my passion was with the team that I grew up with.
True.
And that, I don't regret that. I have a bond with those guys, as you probably guys have it in sports and stuff, and that's priceless. And it's unfortunate that these times are doing it, but it's just, the thing is, that's the times. If life's not fair, and it's unfair, guys, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Indeed. Last topic before we get to necessary toughness rants. So transfers from football-less schools aren't immediately eligible. So if you're from the Big Ten, one of these conferences that canceled football for your season, you technically can't play immediately. You would technically have to sit out a year. West Virginia is waiting on a bunch of recruits that they're trying to get to play and have them immediately eligible. So it's weird that this wrinkle kind of exists when everybody was given blanket eligibility. They were given an extra year of eligibility, but you're not immediately eligible if you want to transfer anywhere outside of the conferences that actually aren't having football anymore. And the ones that are, so the Big 12, the SEC, ACC, those are your 3 options. You want to transfer there, you might have to sit out a year. So, touchdown or turnover?
Definitely a turnover. I mean, like I said, it's not a normal year. These guys, if they can play and they got the ability to transfer, I think they should. I mean, if it's just a thing about that's the rule, that's the rules in place, change the rule. You can do that. I think it's a turnover.
Agreed. All right, so who wants to go first?
Rant?
Special guest Michael, yes. Unnecessary toughness rants.
Let me see.
Get something off your heart.
Man, for me, it would just be to white America, man. Just open your eyes and realize what other people of color are dealing with. And part of the issue is the silence and people not willing to sacrifice. They're willing to listen to the music, dance to the music, dress like the people of the culture, but when it comes to actually being a helping hand to the people, they're nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying?